Welcome to the second part of our fiction saga, Under Alien Shadows. A year has passed since the aliens had taken over our world. Humans were forced to participate in the deadly games, where only the last standing human was spared. Our only hope relied on Theo the scientist. Will he succeed in his mission?
If you have not seen part 1 of this saga, please visit our channel to start the experience from the beginning. Chapter 6, Theo the Scientist. Part 1, The Basement. The devastation of Paris was still fresh in Theo's mind, its grandeur and elegance a mere echo of the past. It was just over a year since the aliens had taken over, their invasion swift and ruthless. Humans had been reduced to mere playthings, forced to participate in daily games of survival, with only the last standing human spared. Theo, once a respected scientist in the city's leading research institute, now found refuge in an underground military basement. His former life, filled with the comforts of a distinguished career and a loving family, seemed like a dream from another lifetime. Now, his world had contracted to the silent hum of computer screens and the relentless search for the aliens' main base. Surrounded by remnants of technology from the old world, Theo dove headfirst into the mysteries of the alien tech. It was a race against time as he grappled with the enigma, day after day, night after night, hoping to find a chink in the alien system. As he relentlessly pursued his task, the deadly games continued above ground. The human population dwindled at an alarming rate, but for Theo, this was not a time for despair. Each loss fueled his determination, each death a stark reminder of the urgency of his task. Part 2, The Capture of Theo. One day, during a perilous food run, he was once again captured by the aliens. He had managed to evade the aliens' attention for 4 months, but his luck had finally run out. As he was dragged towards the large arena in Paris, his heart pounded with fear, not for his life, but for humanity's last hope, which seemed to fade away with his capture. The arena was a horrifying sight, a spectacle of violence and despair. Theo was thrown among the other contestants, all too aware of the harsh reality, survive or die. However, the remaining contestants knew what was at stake. They recognized Theo, his work had not gone unnoticed, and they knew he was humanity's last hope. As the game began, one by one, they chose to sacrifice themselves to keep Theo alive. Their courageous acts were a blur to Theo, their faces forever etched into his memory. A profound sense of guilt washed over him as he stepped over their bodies, but he also knew their sacrifices would be in vain if he didn't survive. He was the last man standing? Part 3, The Signal. Once freed from the arena, he stumbled back to his basement, the echo of the crowd's despair still ringing in his ears. He flung himself back into his work with a renewed sense of urgency, spurred on by the sacrifices of his fellow humans. After what felt like an eternity, a breakthrough. A signal on one of the screens, unlike any he had encountered before, originating from the heart of Rome. His hands trembled as he hacked into the system, the screen illuminating his face in the dark basement. His heart pounded in his chest as he pored over the files. Alien technology unlike anything he had ever seen was laid out before him. Schematics, strategies, and most importantly, a blueprint of the alien control system. Theo worked tirelessly, his fingers dancing over the keyboard, his mind trying to decipher the complex alien code. And then, with the final stroke of the keyboard, he achieved what seemed impossible. He managed to shut down the alien system. The silence that followed was overwhelming. He stared at the screen, his heart pounding, the realization sinking in. He had done it. The system was down. For the first time in over a year, there was a glimmer of hope. Theo's feet signaled the dawn of resistance, the beginning of humanity's fight back. The sacrifices of his fellow humans had not been in vain. He had given humanity a fighting chance, and now it was up to them to take it. Chapter 7, General Maddox, to be continued. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel.